Then we have the logical operators, and the logical operators are used to combine conditional statements together. We have examples are and, or, exclusive or, and, or, and not. Okay, we can see that for an statement, let me use my pointer. For AND statement, we have it x and y. It is true if both x and y are true. We have the OR statement. It means it is true if either x or y is true. We have the XOR. It is true if either x or y is true, but not both. We have the AND, true if both x and y are true. It's the same thing as the first AND here. We have the OR, the same thing as this OR. And we have the NOT, true if x is not true. So for this, we can go ahead and compare what we have and also see what we can do about that. Okay, coming back to our text editor, we can only verify and using the logical operators to verify if two or more values are equal. Okay, so we have for the variable of x, we have if x using a conditional statement now, if x is equals to, let's say, 10 and, let's use the first one, and y, variable y, equals to 20, then we should have it display echo hello world. So now we are going to test this condition to see if it's going to work. So we'll go back and head back to our browser and reload the browser. We can see it's displaying nothing. Why is that? That is because x here is not equal to, x declared here is not equal to 10. So let's make it the default value. If x is equals to 15 and y is exactly equals to 20, let's see what we do. We have hello world because each of the statements is a valid statement. Okay, so we've done for and. Now we are going to test for or and exclusive or. So we come back to our text editor. We want to use for or. So we are saying if x is exactly equals to 15 or y is equals to exactly equal to 20, echo out hello world. We come back to our browser and we roll it. We see that it also works. Why is that? Because the condition are both true. But let us compare. Let us say if y is exactly equal to 10, which is not, and we reload, what do we have? We still have it because one of the conditions are true. So if you come back and we have exclusive or says that it is true if either or this is true but not both. So we come back there, we have our exclusive or. We say XOR. Note that this is true, but this is not true. So let's see. If we come back to our browser and reload, we still have our hello world. Now let's go and check if that statement is true. If we make x y20 and we have an exclusive OR operation, I will come back and reload. What do we have? It doesn't work because the condition says one must be true out of both for both to be true. Okay, so that is that. Then we have the not true. So we can go ahead and put the not true. We say if x is not equal to 5. We clear out this one. We say if x is not equal to 5, echo out hello world. So come back here and we reload. We see hello world out because it is not equal to 5. So that wraps up our logical operation. You can go ahead and make other logical operations and compare other things together to see how it works. Array operators. Now we are back to array operators. In the previous lessons, we talked about the conditional, the arithmetic operators, the logical operators, the conditional operators, and now we are in the array operators. Now the array operators are used to compare arrays. We can have an equality of an array, we can have a union of an array, we can check if it is identical, we can check if it is not equal, and we can check for inequality and non-identity. Okay, so let's head back to our text editor and we'll see how that is done. Okay, now coming back to our text editor, we have two arrays here, array X and array Y, given their different values of colors, and we can have an equality operation where we can add both together. We're having print R. Note, we use print R to read or print out an array. So we have the print R of X and plus Y, and we can see what that comes out with in this thing. We see that the array now becomes a combination of X and Y together. That is how that is done. We can also go to see for equality to check if it is equal to each other. So we can come back to our text editor. Okay, we want to see if they are equal to each other. Now for that, we don't use the print R because we are not printing the value. We are only comparing a value. So we use the variable dump, and we see it says it's false because they are not equal to each other. Also, if you want to check if they are exactly identical, it's also going to be false because they are not. If we want to see if it is not equal, it says true because it is true, it is not equal. If we say it is not equal, it's also going to be true because it's not equal. So that is that for array comparison operators. Then we have the conditional assignment operators. Now we have the question mark and a colon, which is called a ternary. What does a ternary do? It returns the value of X. The value of X is expressed as the second if the expression 1 is equals to true, and the value of X is expression 3 if expression 1 is false. So it is used for condition to condition if we have 3 expressions and we say we should find one of the expression, the value of the expression. We can use a ternary operator to compare to see if the values of them are true or not true. You can go, we have the double question mark, which is the null coalescence of expression 1 and 2. What does it returns the value of X? The value of X is in expression 1 if expression 1 exists and is not null. If expression 1 does not exist or it is null, the value of expression 2 is used. So it's just to compare between expressions, given 3 expressions, and we want to find out which of the expression will satisfy a condition. So once the condition is satisfied, the value or the expressions are given. So we also have string operators. String operators, we have the concatenation and the assignment statement. The first one concatenates the first text to the second text, and the second one appends the second text to the third text. We'll be looking at it in the text editor now. Let's go ahead and clear this out. Let's have a variable txt1 to say hello, and we have a txt variable 2 to say udevelop. I want to check out the concatenation. If we say txt1 dot txt2 to echo it out, let's see what we get. We have hello UDevOps together, and if we have concatenate is equals to, what do we have? We also have it together. That is to say, if we go ahead and let me echo out this thing in two different parts now, so that we'll see the difference between them. I can go ahead and add a space to this and go ahead and do this, and we see that they are both coming out the same thing. So each of these things always come out the same way. You can either concatenate it this way or append the text to it, but the difference is because appending a text to it makes the text or the variable read as a single line of text, where concatenation just adds it to it. That's the difference between that and that.